Pleasant good night, promenade. Indeed, it's a joy and a pleasure to be here tonight. One king who thought he was mocking God, he paid the ultimate price for his errors. You cannot mock God. Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. I'm going to share with you tonight the errors of this king. A king called Belshazzar. Belshazzar the king, Daniel chapter 5. Belshazzar the king made a great feast to 1,000 of his lords and drank wine before the 1,000. Belshazzar, whilst he tasted the wine, commanded to bring the golden and silver vessels which his father Nebuchadnezzar had taken out of the temple which was in Jerusalem, that the king and his princess, his wives, and his concubines might drink therein. Then they brought the golden vessels that were taken out of the temple of the house of God, which was at Jerusalem. And the king and his princess, his wives, and his concubines drank in them. They drank wine and praised the gods of gold and of silver and of brass, of iron, of wood and stone. In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hands that wrote. Then the king's countenance was changed, and his thoughts troubled him, so that the joints of his loins were loosed, and his knees smote one against another. And the king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers. And the king spake and said to the wise men, wise men of Babylon, whosoever shall read this writing and show me the interpretation thereof, shall be the third ruler in the kingdom. Then came all the king's wise men, but they could not read the writing, nor made known to the king the interpretation thereof. The Bible said, Belshazzar, he made a great feast to 1,000 of his lords. It was party time. Whilst Belshazzar sat on his throne, he ordered all the golden vessels and silver vessels that his father Nebuchadnezzar had stored in the temple. Bible said he sent his men and they brought in the vessels. And the Bible said they drank alcohol in the vessels. Vessels that was consecrated to the Lord. He desecrated the vessels. Bible said, while the party was going on, the fingers of a man's hand start writing on the wall. Have you seen your writing on the wall, mister? Did the doctor tell you you have 6 months to live? Did he show you your handwriting on the wall? Did the obeah man forecast that you have 2 weeks to live? Did the fortune teller, did the palm reader tell you you are going to be sick tomorrow?